Dad, right next. I can see Morgan, but he's going right to the sleeper, isn't he, Mum? Dad, you can add a song with it, yeah? I might put, you know, I'm Roadrunner, meet me.